Hey everyone, it's Katrina here for another video, and today we are talking about the pros and cons of Yahoo search engine advertising. Let's get right into it. So Yahoo is a platform that encompasses probably the third largest in terms of search volume, with number one being Google, and number two, believe it or not, is YouTube. That being said, Yahoo ads target about 117 million search users each month, so it's still a potential valuable asset for you and your company because it still has a very large search volume. So let's start with the pros. Here are some pros. People who use Yahoo typically refuse to use Google due to preference. So if you're not on Yahoo, chances are you're not going to reach those same people on Google. So it helps you reach a much wider audience by doing so. Google's had some issues with bad word of mouth lately, so people are slowly but surely jumping ship to other search engines, Yahoo being one of them. Bing and YouTube are also growing in scope. So you definitely want to look out for diversification when it comes into your search engine strategy. And Yahoo was also one of the first internet search engines and explorer platforms out there from the 90s and early 2000s. So in that time, they've learned a lot and they've really honed in on the user experience. They have a wealth of data from decades and decades and decades that you can utilize just by being on their platform. So it definitely provides a unique experience for you, including the kind of data that you can get as well. The platform itself is still relatively inexpensive compared to running ads on Google, let's say, so that can also help you gain an edge in terms of cost efficiency. Also, Yahoo is going to allow you to directly purchase the keywords that you want and the keyword phrases that you want, rather than just kind of putting a blanket amount of keywords there like Google often does. Because you can pick and choose specific keywords that you want to rank for. This is particularly intriguing for people who are in very specific industries or don't necessarily want to reach a wider audience for the sake of it. I'm of the mindset that the more specialized you can get, the better off you are, because when you want to be everything to everyone, you risk reaching no one. It is the specialty and the specialists in this world that tend to command the most authority and ask for the highest price tag. Case in point, the general practitioner is going to make less money than the brain surgeon or the heart surgeon. So you get my point. All right, now let's talk about the cons of Yahoo advertising. So like most search engines, just running Yahoo ads itself is not really enough. So the reason is that people make searches based on intent, right? But let's say they're searching for something and they're not ready to buy right then. How are you going to reach them? Because it is quite possible the next time they search for something, they use different keywords, or maybe your ranking has changed, and even slight ranking changes could affect those things. So how are you going to reach people on a consistent basis? That's where social media comes into play. So the downside is that you don't have as much in terms of brand awareness if you're just focusing on Yahoo, but that's an easy fix, guys. You guys can add, I would recommend 3 to 5 different social media sites starting out. Regularly post there, especially video quality content that we would consider evergreen, meaning it's not going to go out of style and it's not based on a particular time of year or holiday or anything like that. That way it continues to gain value. That's even something that you can link to in your ads or put on your website. So it's a con, but it's an easy fix. Also, since Yahoo is a lesser known search engine, finding information online about how to best optimize your ads or new changes or things to look out for is not going to be quite as easy as running Google ads or even YouTube ads. So because it commands a slightly smaller following, that means there's less information out there. So we would highly recommend doing as much research as you can before you get started, because if you're looking to get some guidance as you go along, it may not be as easy as you think. Also, there's a learning curve to Yahoo ads because their interface is different than what you might be used to on Google or social media. So you definitely don't want to rush it. Take your time and don't run those ads until you're absolutely ready. You want to be consistent with your ad spend, $10 or more a day, and you don't want to start and stop ads. So again, only run those ads when you're absolutely confident and ready to do so. Also, Yahoo commands a statistically speaking older audience than some other search engines. Because Yahoo was created back in the 90s and 2000s, you're going to find that most of its active users are, maybe late 30s, early 40s and up, more like 40s and up. So if you have an older audience, especially a senior audience, this is very, very good news for you and definitely makes sense for you to focus on it. But if you have a younger millennial or even a Gen Z demographic, it's pretty much useless to you, and I would not recommend it, at least not starting out or if you're in a limited budget with your marketing. We also recommend having someone teach you how to do Yahoo ads before you get started. Our company offers Yahoo ad coaching as well as coaching for Google, YouTube, and some of the other search engines that we talked about. Also content creation. There's a lot of things that we do. We can also do ads for you. So that's something to consider. That way you get the help and guidance you need. Or if you just want to focus on your business, you have the ease of knowing you can have your advertising done all in one place by one team that'll be dedicated to you and works with you one-on-one. Other news, as far as our company goes, is our new YouTube sponsor program that we're working on. If you want to utilize our YouTube following and get yourself some advertising in our videos, you'll reach a much wider audience, which at this point of this video right now is over 400,000 people a year are actively consuming our content. So if you want to get in front of 400,000 plus people a year, contact us about the YouTube sponsor program, or if you need coaching, actual advertising services, or if you just have a question, we are here to help. We want to help you. Give us a call today at 407-334-9378, 407-334-9378, and that is also a text-friendly number. Our email is COSMarketingAgency@gmail.com, COSMarketingAgency@gmail.com. Thank you so much, guys. It's been a pleasure as always. We look forward to seeing you in the next video. You have a great day. We'll talk soon. Bye-bye.